So here's something I noticed on my GTmedia V7S free satellite TV receiver. When you're entering a transponder into the receiver's menu, you might encounter this strange message, and I'll explain why. So for this example, I have satellite 103 West C-band selected. C-band is the large type of satellite dish that's like 8 to 10 feet wide. So let's hit the satellite button on the remote, and that brings up a transponder list. So there's no transponders entered yet in this satellite. Let's press the red button and enter one. So we're going to use the transponder that carries the Scripps broadcasting channels like Court TV and Ion. That's 4040. Now I'll press the down arrow to enter the symbol rate. Boom, we get the out of range message. Now, does this out of range message mean that your dish is not aimed right, that your dish is out of range? No. What this is referring to is there's a mismatch between the transponder you tried to enter and the LNB frequency that's entered in the receiver. Normally what this means is that you have the wrong type of LNB set up in your receiver. We tried to enter a C-band transponder. That means we probably have a KU Band LNB frequency entered in our receiver. Or that could happen oppositely, where you're trying to enter a KU Band frequency and your receiver still has a C-band LNB frequency entered in it. We got to fix that first before we can enter a transponder. So we'll hit OK, and we'll go down to the exit button here and back out of this. Now we'll hit the SAT button to go back to the main satellite setup menu. And here's the problem right here. Let's go over into this side right there. LNB frequency, that's wrong. 10750 is a standard KU band LNB frequency. So we got to make sure we set this up right. Now with C-band, you're either going to have a frequency of 5150, or in my case, the LNB I use has this dual oscillating frequency of 5150 to 5750. Now we can save that. And now if we hit the satellite button to enter a transponder, press the red button to add. Now we can go ahead and enter our frequency, and the symbol rate is 30,000. And it is a horizontal polarity. We'll leave that as it is. Now we'll go to save. Okay, that's saved. Now we can go back to the main menu by hitting the SAT button. And now we can hit the blue button for a blind scan. We've got everything set here. Free to air only, no. We'll bring in all the channels that we can get. And now we can hit search. Here come all those channels. So your receiver is expecting the transponder frequency that you enter to be within a certain range for each band of satellite. If you're entering a C-band satellite transponder, then you're using probably one of two types of LNBs, either a standard C-band LNB, which has a local oscillating frequency of 5150, or a one cable solution which has the dual oscillating frequency like I showed you in the video. Your transponder frequency has to be somewhere between 3800 and 4200 megahertz. Now, of course, this reflects the newly allotted C-band frequency range for TV after the cell phone C-band auction. And for KU band satellite, you're probably using either a standard or a universal KU band LNB. So you'll set the local oscillating frequencies as you see on the screen there in your receiver. And when you do that, your receiver is expecting the transponder frequency to be somewhere between 10,700 and 12,750 megahertz. Now, if these things don't jive in your receiver, then you're probably going to get that out of range message. So make sure you set your LNB frequency correctly for either KU band or C band, whatever satellite you're trying to receive. If you're not sure what the LNB frequency should be set at. Look on the label of your LNB. You'll see a line that says LO for local oscillating frequency. That frequency must be set the same in your receiver. So the label has to match the frequency you enter into your receiver, and you should have no problems trying to add in a transponder after that. Look in the description of this video if you want to learn more about satellite LNBs, how they work, and how to set up your receiver to match the LNB that you're using.